Hello and welcome back to my channel, Cozy Gamer Jessa, and in today's video we're going to be working on my mushroom forest, and it's going to be in this general area, and it's going to be featuring a lot of the mushroom items, a lot of trees, and some pumpkin sprouts. Nothing too crazy. If you missed the last couple builds, they are going to be linked down below. If you want to check those out, just click on the Acorn Island playlist and you can get all caught up and watch all those. And of course, my Pinterest board will be linked down below. Just click on the Acorn board and you'll be able to get all these codes that I'm using if you're interested in them. Also, in my last video, I did have my dream address updated if you want to check out my island, and I'll also have that down below. So first thing I'm going to do is lay down some country fence. I was going to use the iron one that's across the road, but I felt like it didn't fit the theme. So I'm just going to use the country fence, and I don't think it looks that weird using two different fences right next to each other. And I know I did show that the campsite section of this build, but I'm not going to be able to work on that this time, but it will be in another video of its own because I have big plans for the campsite, and this mushroom forest took me quite a while. So stay tuned for when I upload the campsite video. I mean, I haven't built it yet, but I am going to be building it very soon. So there's a couple big items that I really wanted to use in this build, and one of them was the cave. Like, I knew 100% I wanted to use that, so I did lay down that item down first so I can plan the path around it and build everything like around the cave. I also wanted to use the leaf fire, like the pile of leaves with the fire, and the marshmallows on a stick item, because I did see on Pinterest someone using that and they had gnomes or bunnies or whatever roasting marshmallows, and I really loved that idea. So I made sure to have that in this build. Also, I would like to address, I am feeling a little bit under the weather, so if you hear me like sniffling or my voice sounds weird, I apologize. I really just wanted to get this video with the voiceover, so sorry that you have to deal with my voice. A lot of people at my work are getting sick, and I think I got it from that. Anyways, I'm just placing down my normal dirt path that I've been using with the leaves, and I'm just gonna make it like connect to the entrance to the cave, and then there's gonna be two entrances, one down below that's kind of by the Able sisters, and I also wanted to have this path kind of go over to the left corner, and I'm just gonna put a little well there just because I like wells. So just like most holidays in game, I don't usually play them. For whatever reason, I usually just build and like decorate, go villager hunting, but this time around I did want to celebrate some of the holidays because I have not experienced them yet. So I did do the Halloween one, and I posted the Halloween special, and I was thinking about also doing a Turkey Day special and pretty much just showing what you can do on Turkey Day, what items you can get. And if you're interested in watching that video, you can leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and that video is going to be next week. Also, if you have any suggestions what to do on that day, or what do you do on that day in-game, just let me know. I'm finally finishing up on the paths and the codes that I'm laying down on the ground, and this is the item I was talking about earlier, the campfire, like made out of leaves. I don't know the exact name, but I knew I really wanted to use this item because just look at it, it's super cute. Like, it looks like they're roasting marshmallows. So I know it doesn't look super foresty right now, but I didn't want to add the trees till the very last minute because it's much easier to lay down the items and then put the trees around it. That's usually why I, like, almost in all my builds, I'll put the flowers and all the trees down last so I can make sure I get all the items that I want to use like placed first, and then just fill it in with the trees. So that's the same thing I'm going to do with this build. So I know it doesn't look like a forest right now, but it will. I just placed down a whole bunch of leaves just because I like to run through them. I love that item that it actually like moves when you run over it, and I'm adding the bulk of my mushroom items that I made. I had the mushroom lamps, the mushroom stools, and I wanted to make sure to have the lamps because I like the way it looks at night, and I might also add some glow moss in this build just so like when you run over it, it sparkles. I just love that type of animation in this game. So as you can probably tell or notice in the next videos coming, I pretty much did all the terraforming that my island needed. There might be a little bit left to do, but just very little. And we're getting close to the end of decorating my island. Like there's only a handful left like of builds that I still need to do. And pretty soon we'll be starting a new island. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna start completely over and go through the first like when you get your first 2 villagers and pick your new island. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I might just like flatten this island, but I'm not sure if that would be the easiest way, because I mean I want to keep all my stuff, but I could always just go to treasure islands and get new stuff. So let me know your opinion down below if it's worth flattening my island or if I just should start over again. And if I do start over again, like, should I make videos of the beginning again? Because I'm not really sure. But all I know is I want to make a cat island next, and I'm unsure of the theme, and I don't know if I'm gonna flatten my island yet. I think I might make a community poll to see what theme I should do, but Christmas Island will not be on the poll. I have no desire to make a Christmas Island, unfortunately. So if you're looking forward to me making a Christmas Island, that's probably not going to happen. And that's only because I don't really celebrate Christmas in real life, and I don't really like the Christmas items in this game. So very sorry to disappoint. But I am open to most of the other themes, like kidcore or elegant, forest core. I mean, this one is kind of similar to cottagecore and forest core, so I would like to branch out and kind of step away from this type of theme and like try something new. So as you can see, I'm finally adding most of my trees and flowers and bushes right now. I also used a couple pumpkin sprouts. I was going to use the lanterns, but I felt like it was too Halloween to use those, and you know, it's like halfway through November right now, so I guess it's like a little bit past Halloween, so I just settled for the sprouts. But I wanted to make sure to use a lot of the trees that were changing colors and not just use cedar trees, because I wanted it to match the leaves that I placed, to make it look like the leaves have fallen off of the trees and landed on the ground. But I also wanted to add the big cedar trees too, to add some height and some different colors into it. So it's been really disappointing when I've been playing like throughout my days and ordering stuff and crafting things, and the only villagers that have been asking to get off this island are my dreamy ones. And I still have Paula and Rex that I want to kick off, and Cookie, and those 3 have still yet to ask to leave my island. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of time traveling off camera to try to get them off my island, because when I'm done building my island, I want to have all 10 villagers to be my dreamy villagers, or you know, villagers that match the theme. I don't want like a bunch of uglies, you know? So I'm just adding my finishing touches and moving around a couple things and placing the last of my items and trees that I wanted to use to finish this build. And I'm going to time travel to probably like mid-afternoon and give you a little tour of the place. And if you really enjoyed this build, please consider leaving a like and subscribe and comment. I really appreciate when you do those things because it helps build my channel. And I would like to thank everyone that has subscribed and liked and commented. It is a really big motivation to me when I see that other people are also enjoying my videos, because I like to make videos, and when I see that other people like them, it makes me feel good. So alright, so I time traveled, and this is the finished build, my mushroom forest, and I think it came out pretty amazing. I mean, I love this style of build and I really like the way it came out. And if you did too, I hope you stay tuned for the next couple videos, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and see you later. Bye.